Hey guys, how are you? I thought today I would do a little studio vlog to show you I got things to do, so it's just thought I'd bring you along so you could see if there's anything that kind of helps you out when you're doing your stuff or whatever, or you just want to see what a day in the life is like for me. I actually woke up with a super bad headache, but kids are at school, I got my essential oils going, and I've done so many of my little tricks, and I'm moving, so that's good. That's a bonus. So here's what we are going to try and accomplish today. I have a couple of orders to get out, so I thought I would just show you how I do my printing and what paper I prefer to do printing on, and get those orders out. And then I have a giveaway for my Instagram account that I want to prep and do the pictures for. So I thought maybe you guys could be a part of that and see how I take my pictures for that. And I'm just going to get that posted. It's just going to be a quick little giveaway for everybody over there because we hit 50,000 a while ago and it's just been so crazy everywhere. So while I do all this, I'll kind of go through my studio as well and show you some of the things that I have, that I like, that I don't like. And I promised a studio tour, I think on my Sharpie video, I forget. But the thing is I completely changed everything, like completely. On the back wall, I have those cabinets. Those weren't there. Those were, when I did that video, I had the IKEA Algot system. You can see over there, see those holes? I still have holes for the Algot system. Because I think I'm going to add some baskets or something there. But I took everything off the wall and I rearranged. I didn't like the flow. I didn't like the energy with my desk was over there. So I kind of like what we're doing now. I'll show you what we have, and I'll just give you like a very brief overview of what the office looks like. And then, sorry, Jake. He doesn't like it when people come over unless he knows them. Anyway, so I'm just gonna start showing and bringing you along for my journey. And if you have questions that I didn't answer, just leave a comment below. And I will do a subscriber shout out at the end of the video. And then if you want to join the giveaway, don't forget to head over to Instagram, and that I'm gonna try and post that this week. So that's my plan. It just takes a long time to do the videos, edit the videos. And I am no expert at any of this, so I appreciate you guys. Thanks for being along the journey, and let's get started. I need to personalize an order. Someone ordered one of my Yorkie prints, so we're gonna write the name for the puppy, and then we'll import it into Photoshop, and we will get it ready to print, and then we'll package it and get it ready to go. So the puppy's name is Roxy, so I'm gonna use my brush pen. I like my brush pen the best still after all this time, and it's available for free right now on my website if you guys wanted to try it. So the puppy's name is Roxy. And I'm just gonna this is my process of how I do it. So I'll write it a couple different times and then see which ones I like, or sometimes I get it right on the first try, but since I'm not really feeling great this morning, I'm sure it's going to take me a couple of times. So, and you can, if you want, go into your canvas, do your drawing guide, edit it to make it a little bit smaller, and then that way you kind of have your grid. Before the last Procreate update, we had to do this by hand, but now all you have to do is go into your canvas settings and do a grid, and now you can have it without having it as a layer. So super cool. And so I'm gonna go ahead and just start writing Roxy. That's cute. I like that one. So let's do another one without the big flourish. And then we'll decide which one we want to add to the print. See, I can tell I don't feel good because my pressure's off a little bit, but it's all right. I think it still looks good. Roxy. Okay, so we have one of these to decide. I think I actually like the bigger looped one. I think I like this one. So, okay, so the next step is I'm going to turn off the white background color and send it to my computer as a PNG so that I can edit it and put it on my print. And I'll kind of show you how to do that. I like to do just a PNG and then airdrop it, and it works seamless with my iMacs. So. Here's kind of like my setup. We just added this yesterday, so I added some algot shelves over here, and I made this shelf right there. It's out of pipe, and just something kind of fun. Like here's my desk, so I have like a folder with like my stickers that I do for my orders. This cup here is just got like my embroidery scissors and some paper clips. I have some crystals that I always keep by, and this is just some coastal sage that I had in my garden that I dried, and of course a Ursula Disney cup and a crochet coaster that I made. And here's my printer. I have a Canon Pixma Pro 100. You can see right there. And so far I've really loved this printer. It's done a really good job. The prints are amazing. And then I just put all my paper down here. So I have different types of labels and printers and my cutter, because sometimes people want 8x10 paper. So I just bought this Red River paper, and I really like the way that it prints, but I want to see, I think I like it a little bit thicker, like the weight of the paper. So it's not bad. It's still 60 pound. It's really nice. And my watercolor looks amazing on it. But this is usually what I use when I'm making a print and selling it. Sometimes it looks good. The watercolor doesn't show up as great. But this is the Epson Cold Press Bright, and it's the textured matte. So sometimes I'll use textured matte depending on what the print is. And then I have, and this runs about $30, I think. So you get 25 sheets for $30, which is, you know, not cheap, but it's really nice quality archivable paper, and I try and use what I can that's the best for the customers. And I don't use this, I don't use this for prints, but I use this for like testing out, like this isn't as good as the other ones, but I do use it just to test out. It's just extra paper that I had. This is awesome paper, but as you can see, it was $44, but I wanted to test it out. It's really nice, but I didn't notice that big of a difference between this one and the Epson. So the Epson's like $15 cheaper, maybe $10 cheaper, so for the same amount. But the weight of these is really, really nice. And I always usually get the bright. The hot press means that it's smooth paper. The cold press means that it's textured. And you'll see that. And I like the smooth matte. Okay, so I'm gonna let that dry. I'm not gonna touch it. I'm gonna just make sure that the sides are all clear. That sometimes, the one thing I have noticed with my printer is sometimes you'll get like ink on the sides, and I have to clean the print heads. I think that's what you call it. So I always make sure that the print looks clean and perfect. I kind of let it dry. I know it's instantly dry, but it's just, I don't know. I just do that anyways. And then I always use a hard piece of chipboard or something with my print, and then I put it in cellophane to protect it. So that's kind of like the whole print thing, and you'll see me wrap it up. So I love to just add a little bit of something extra to anybody who orders like a print from me. Some of my items are print on demand, so I actually don't ship them out. They go to the printer and then they get mailed from the printer. So if you order a print, a lot of the times the ones that I ship out, I will do a little something like a name tag. And here I'm just doing a watercolor ink name tag to use before I wrap up the print. It just gives it some extra nice touches, and I always want to make people smile when they open the package. So one of the tiers on my Patreon account also will have me send you a hand-lettered thank you note, hint hint, and that will probably have your name lettered. So I know I've had some questions about that, so if you wanted to look at my Patreon, I will link that below, and thank you guys for your support over there. And then once I get all my prints wrapped up, I usually will just add some finishing touches, like some ribbon. And here I'm just using some tulle, and then I get it all set, add some of my stickers, and send it off to the person who purchased the print. And to me, it's like Christmas every day. So I try to make it pretty for whoever's going to receive the item, and make them know that I put effort into it for them. It's not just, there's a reason why it costs a little bit more on Etsy. I mean, there's fees for all of us, but it also, I think a lot of the handmade makers and creators put extra effort and time into the things that they produce and sell. So I hope whoever buys my items really loves that. So. And then I just leave a little note, something cute on the back of the page, and just thanking them for their order. And I love how the Roxy print turned out. This is actually one of the first prints I've ever done, and it's in honor of my two Yorkies. But let me know if I lettered your name anywhere in here, because I love seeing if I got your name lettered. And these won't count towards the subscriber shout out because they were customers, but the subscriber shout out will be coming up soon. Okay, so all done with our orders, and I think we need to work on our giveaway now. So it's Inktober, so I thought it would be kind of helpful to everybody to get a little drawing sense. So I've got some Prismacolor multi-liner pens, like all the fine ones. Like there's different ones, like there's a brush tip, so I actually got a set of those for everybody. I got a set of those Tombow mono pen drawing pencils, which I actually don't even have myself, but I wanted to get something cool for everybody. And then a little drawing pad, a Canson XL drawing pad, and then I'll probably throw in like a print or something like that, some fun items. So let's go over here and I'll show you what my setup's gonna be. And I'm kind of just practicing. I don't really have a plan, so we'll do this together. Okay, so I have this board that my friend made me. It's just made out of wood and I painted it white, and anytime I get big blotches of ink I will repaint it, so it's really versatile. And I'm just gonna take my items and kind of lay them out. I'm outside on my patio, and I'm just, you know, working on a configuration that might look good in a picture. And I made this cute black and white striped bow, so I'm going to add that to the picture. And then I'm just going to try and see if I can get some of the light reflected, because you see how there's shadows from the bow. So I have like just a big white poster board, and sometimes that helps, and sometimes I'll just have to go into Photoshop or even the photo edit software on my iPhone just to kind of help lighten it up a bit, and then just take the pictures and get ready to post something on Instagram. Okay, if you made it this far in the video, I am super excited. Thanks you guys for my first vlog. I promise I'll get better at this. I don't even know how I'm holding the camera, to be honest, but it's our first one. You gotta start somewhere. So let's do our first subscriber shout out. We're gonna do Gianna. Thanks Gianna for watching and subscribing. You guys are the best. And for the second subscriber shout out today, we are going to do Zoe. Thanks Zoe, thank you so much for watching. If I lettered your name, you guys, can you comment below? Even, you know, a little comment, something, I love it. So thank you so much. Don't forget to do thumbs up and subscribe and do your notifications bell. I really appreciate it, and you guys are the best. Thanks you guys.